Hi, and thanks for joining us. Please be advised that this channel and these videos are not intended to be medically suggestive in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so let's talk about this interview. First of all, told y'all, Sleeky is giving a pimp names. Okay. No, okay, so for real, let's talk about this interview. I think it went really well. I think this is like my first interview I've done without medication. And I think it went pretty well. I did notice myself talking a lot, but I used a tool that I often tell my clients to use, which is where I kind of just was like transparent with everything. I mean, I even told her that I recently stopped taking my medication. Like, I prefaced it with like, not sure if I should say this, and which made me feel more comfortable. But I mean, I think because I work in the mental health field, a lot of employers, people that I'm interviewing with, they're more understanding to those type of things. And, I do want to be upfront about with anyone who I am going to work for that, this is a thing that I'm dealing with right now because I don't want to, I just feel like it's better to be transparent up front. And I feel like it's not that I feel like I'm lying if I don't disclose, but I feel like if something comes up down the road, I don't want it to seem like I was hiding something. And I also feel like whatever is meant for me, God has it for me. It's already for me. It's already mine. So disclosing this situation that I'm going through and being transparent about it, if the position is meant for me, that's not going to change things. So that's just how I feel about it. But overall, I think it went really well. She did say that she'll be in touch with me early next week. It seemed like she really liked me. It seems like we have a lot of similar practice values. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see where this goes. The pay is way more along the lines of what I am looking for. So, yeah, I mean, any other thoughts? I did have to like literally say out loud, let me refocus, because I saw myself getting sidetracked on like a very minuscule detail that really wasn't important to the question that she asked. So like I'm like finding myself opening my notes and I'm like, girl, that's not what's important right now. So I was like, yeah, let me refocus because that's not even what you asked. But I think she appreciated my transparency, and I definitely appreciated her professional attitude if she didn't appreciate my transparency, because it wasn't a situation where I could tell like that if she was like irritated or something like that. I think I answered the questions really well. I've also been having this thought lately that I guess because of my pressured speech, which I don't, at this point, I don't really think it's pressured. I kind of think that the Adderall was like filtering my thoughts, which it's probably supposed to do, but I think that it was filtering too many applicable thoughts. Like, and I think that that's also why I'm not having as much like downtime or silence in my sessions. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that though, because I have to make sure that whatever I am bringing up in those moments of silence is relevant and clinically pertinent to the conversation. So that's something I need to write down. And yeah, so when she was asking me questions, like at a time where before I may have, at a time where before I may have been like lost for words or had to take like a moment to think about things. When she would ask me those questions, like, oh, tell me about a time when, or what do you feel is most important here, or blah, 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 blah. Like during those times, things were just coming to me like this, The first couple questions she asked me, I think I was just kind of warming up. So it took me a second, but I also enacted another coping skill that I tell my clients all the time, just to kind of like not be intimidated by needing a few seconds to come up with an answer. Because at the end of the day, I think as an interviewer and an interviewee, we would both appreciate taking those extra 10 seconds, which feels like 5 minutes, right? But really it's only about 10 to 15 seconds. You can gather your thoughts. You can have a more coherent, more succinct answer than if you try to start speaking right away and you're trying to like find the words while you're speaking. It doesn't work for me personally. It might be a neurodivergent thing, but it just doesn't tend to work all the time or anytime, to be honest. So taking 5, 10, 15 seconds, like it's not a big deal. So after I got over the awkwardness of that, things just really flowed. And I was appreciative of that. I am good at interviewing though. Like I always have been. So that may be a thing as well. Aside from that, I don't really remember thinking or having any other like ADHD thoughts. I'll probably do another one of these after my second opportunity interview thing at 12:30. So that just because like I don't want to wait until tonight and then like forget some of like the important things that happened. So yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, so just got done the onboarding for the opportunity that I was hesitant to mention, but now that I've done it and I know that it's real, I will share. So I will be modeling for LA Fashion Week at an event, and I'm very excited. And yeah, so that was funny because it was really an onboarding. It wasn't like an interview or anything like that. So it was like for the mass, or like it was like for the group of people, like whoever I guess they selected. And so our cameras weren't even on. So if I would have brought my tail home or like stayed up late putting them perm rods in my hair, I would have been so irritated because like for why? And then I put on this little outfit thinking they was like gonna make me like stand up and walk or something. Child, I was sitting here the whole time like, oh, okay. But it's cool though. I'm actually super excited. I feel like this will be a great opportunity for me. I've never done anything like this before as an adult. So it'll be fun to be able to take my adult confidence and strut down a runway. Oh, well, I guess I was an adult, but I mean like a grown adult. Like the last time I did anything that had to do with modeling was in undergrad. So yeah, it's been quite some time, but I'm excited. Nothing really to share there, just except that I am gonna do it and that I'm excited and that, timing. Ta-ta. Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Life Unmedicated. So tonight's video is gonna be, anyway, I'm gonna just stop saying that at the beginning because it doesn't matter. I did 2 videos earlier to document my experiences right after they happened because I didn't want to forget anything. My day has been very long, but for some reason I had a cup of coffee around 4 o'clock. That's why I still have a little bit of energy. I do feel myself slowly winding down. Today is my Friday. I'm off of my full-time job tomorrow, so that's nice. I'll be going for a workout in the morning. Oh, well, we're not even supposed to get into all that yet. So yeah, today was good. I had an interview this morning, and then I had an onboarding for a modeling opportunity that I was offered. So that was busy. I worked out in between, and after the opportunity onboarding, was that when I ate lunch? I feel like that's when I ate lunch, and I had to make a phone call. I had to do the new hire stuff for the position I got accepted for yesterday. And I had clients starting after I finished work, but I didn't finish all my to-do lists, so I ended up doing some multitasking, and which, you know, I'm good at multitasking. A lot of times I need to be paying attention to two things to be paying attention to one thing. I think it's kind of like, I don't like this analogy, but I can't think of anything else. It's kind of like the devil you know. For example, like if I am doing work, I'll put on a TV show that I've watched a million times. That way I don't really have to pay attention, but there's a constant distraction in the background so that I can focus on my work. Otherwise, I'm kind of not looking for distractions, but it's like my brain is scanning for distractions. Like, what else could I do right now? I got an Amazon list I need to go through. I got, you know, I got to go through Bumble BFF and see if I have any more friend matches. I got to check Instagram. I got to look on Twitter. I got to get up and go start my laundry. I got to go do whatever. Like anything to distract me, my brain is looking for. So I put on my automatic distraction and I'm good to go. So yeah, like finishing, cause it was a lot of administrative stuff, super mindless stuff, just like transferring information from one place to another. So it's not like I needed to really pay attention to that while I paid attention to my clients. Aside from, so I got my whole checklist done, and then I finished my notes. And then I ate dinner while I finished my notes. And then I started my laundry, which I don't hear. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so I started my laundry, and I put the dishes in the dishwasher. And then I got a text message about a 25% off sale for Memorial Day from a company that I've been waiting for them to have a sale. So I made that purchase. And okay, wait, was it doing anything? I made that purchase, and there we go. I made that purchase. Sorry, I done said it like 12 times at this point. And now I'm just chilling on the couch, rewatching some Housewives, and I will be going to sleep probably early tonight. I may have a glass of wine. That's really it. I'm gonna try to do 2 loads of laundry at least. And that's the washing, drying, and folding of one, and the washing and drying of another. Probably fold that tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. This weekend, I have a 4-day weekend. That's really nice. Although really, I mean, it's kind of 3 days, but I don't have any more than 4 clients on any given day. So that's good. I used to have like 8 clients in a day on Fridays that I was off, but child, that is not for me. So I think I have like 4 clients tomorrow. I don't have clients on Saturday. I think I have 3 clients this Sunday, maybe 4. And then I have 3 on Monday. So yeah, I mean, I'll be having mitigated fun. I am planning on going out on Saturday night. I might go get a facial because I heard that those are nice. I definitely want to go for a hike this weekend. I think my Saturday is going to be very active. I want to do a dance class that I need to sign up for, actually. And then, well, first will be my normal mixed cardio class, and then a dance class. And then I may go for a hike somewhere up here because it's so mountainous and green. But yeah, anyway, ADHD themes of the day. I really already talked about everything I noticed, because usually, I mean, really it was just during that first interview where I had some stuff go on. And I don't think that I noticed anything much after that. Nothing besides the usual or things that I've already spoken about. So yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I thought it was really funny that I was like so pressed and kind of like down on myself about not putting the perm rods in my hair. And then I got on that onboarding meeting and our cameras weren't even on. Like, We didn't even have access to turn the cameras on if we wanted to. So I'm glad I didn't press myself. But anyway, that is Life Unmedicated for today. Tar tar.